African dwarf frogs are mating.
A better economy which rewards hard work, no matter where or when you punch the clock. And most of all, we believe in a better chance at the American dream for everyone. The Republican Party will not stop until that becomes a reality. And that's why we need to stop Hillary Clinton. A Clinton presidency only means more debt, more Obamacare, and more hardworking families never seeing a raise. If Hillary Clinton is given the chance, she'll stack the deck with the Supreme Court with activist left-wing judges who will treat the Constitution like a doormat. You can kiss your gun rights goodbye if she ever finds her way into the White House. In foreign policy, a Clinton presidency means forgetting our friends and enabling our enemies.
Yeah, she's twitching her arm a little bit.
Just look at her disastrous Iran nuclear deal, which lined the pockets of the world's #1 state sponsor of terrorism with your money, while abandoning our greatest ally in the Middle East, the nation of Israel. It was on her watch ISIS began to spread its wings of evil over the Middle East. And she has spent the last 16 months looking in the eyes of the American people and lying about how recklessly she jeopardized the American people, our national security, with her secret email server. She lied. And she lied over and over and over and over. She lied. She lied. Perhaps worst of all, Hillary Clinton has perfected the art of politics for personal gain. She reads ethics rules as carefully as Americans read their junk mail. Just look at her track record. She used her post as Secretary of State to grease the wheels for Democrat lobbyists.
Yeah, I've updated to 10 gallon. And 2 male bettas are still together in the same tank. And they're doing very well actually together. They're not trying to attack each other too much. They like to chase each other here and there, flare up at each other, but they're fine. They're fine together. Like they've accepted each other. There they go. Like they've accepted each other and they just give each other their space. Really happy the way this tank turned out. It's still establishing itself. So, you know, the beneficial bacteria that's supposed to accumulate from the nitrates and the different, different things that isn't involved when a tank is establishing itself. It's still taking effect. So our water is semi-clear, but it's got the bacteria that's still this waterborne is still floating around a little bit, so it'll clear up even more. But yeah.
You all know he's brought millions of new voters in our party because he's listening to Americans.
A little catfish in there.
About a country which has lost its way.
Shrimp zooming by.
Trump wants to bring jobs back from overseas and hold companies who want to send them abroad accountable. He's finally going to stop illegal immigration.
Go shrimp. I got another species of shrimp in here too. I forgot what it's called. I think it's some kind of African shrimp. They got 3 of them, but I can't remember the name right now, so I apologize. But they're back in there somewhere. They look slightly different from the ghost shrimp. They got like a black line that goes down the center of their back, and their tail's a little straighter. not as hunched as like the ghost shrimp. Its tail is more hunched. And these shrimp, their legs also look a little different. I see if I can see one. They like to hang out in the back a little bit, but they're in there. They're pretty good size.
No more negotiating with terrorists. If they want to take us down, we're going to take them down. And he will protect the Second Amendment and every other right guaranteed in the Constitution by approving and appointing conservative justices to the Supreme Court. And importantly, he's going to protect the lives of the unborn. So I have a message to America. Hold on. Help is coming. With Donald Trump and Mike Pence, America's ready for a comeback after almost a decade of Clinton-Obama failures. I want to close by telling you a little-known story of American greatness. William Knudsen was a Danish immigrant who started out working in a shipyard and living in a boarding house. He knew America promised limitless opportunity and was determined to make the most of it. He developed his talents for industrial engineering and worked his way up at General Motors. By 1937, he'd become the president.
Yeah, I know you can hear the politics in the background.
The government asked him to get America's factories on a wartime footing. Instead of cars and trucks, America's great manufacturers were now proudly making tanks and planes. For this enormous responsibility, Knudsen was paid $1 per year. He didn't do it for the money. He was motivated by a duty to keep America free from tyranny. He set aside the job of leading one of the largest companies in America so he could help save the world. At the end of the war, a War Department official told him, "You have never done anything for yourself, only for your country. You have never spared yourself." Like William Knudsen, we cannot spare ourselves either. Economic freedom, belief in the American dream, a strong defense, putting country first, those values are under assault from Hillary Clinton and the rest of the Democrat Party. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is not just a tagline for a bumper sticker. It is our American legacy.
On this tank here, I got double filtration going on. I have the Marineland bio wheel filter. You see the bio wheel there working. Keep the biological filtration going. And I also have, I don't know if you can see it there, I have a canister filter here, National Geographic C30. Filters about 137 gallons an hour. Does a really good job of keeping the water clean. See the pipes and everything going in there from the canister filter. Yeah, it does a good job keeping the water clean. So, got a lot of filtration going on.
bonus and select happy models.
I do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office as President of the United States.
Okay, everybody.
So help me God.
Thank you for watching. If you like, please subscribe. I'll have more aquarium videos posted. Thank you.